Talking of pyramids,
You guys gotta watch this.
dude, this new pyramid shit that's just come out.
Oh, this is insane. Yeah, I was going to send this to you as well, Jamie. I'll send you one of the most comprehensive breakdowns of it on X because it's quite stunning. So apparently, through the use of LiDAR, they have discovered that there are enormous structures underneath the Great Pyramid that go kilometers deep into the earth with coils. So enormous pillars, and then these coils. They don't understand what it is because they're just looking at LiDAR images. But whatever this is a uniform structure. There's several pillars, and all of this is like very, very, very weird.
Yeah, 600 meters descending down those cylinders, and then there's more stuff below it, and then there's additional structures inside of it. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's really crazy. There's a guy, Jay Anderson, and he did a breakdown of it. Maybe this would be good. We could play this. It makes a little more sense when someone's explaining it to you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we need somebody that's an expert here, not me and you.
Zawi Hawass, by the way, has said it's nonsense. So I don't know.
Already?
Yes. According to Graham Hancock. This is the wonderful thing about having Graham Hancock.
I texted Graham yesterday. I was like, yo, what's going on with this?
Yeah, so click on that and go full screen, please.
Because it changes history.
How significant of a discovery this is.
Dun, dun, dun. I love the music. And geometry, so you know it's real.
You got to appreciate the dramatic intro.
Project Unity.
What has just been announced in relation to the pyramids at the Giza Plateau and the plateau itself is so incredible, so awe-inspiring and narrative-shattering that I have been sitting here for the last hour trying to wrap my head around the implications of what we were just told. So this is pretty much breaking news because the new findings were announced on the 16th of March at a press conference held by the team who was studying the Great Pyramid of Giza with a non-invasive technology that was first developed by Filippo Bionde and Corrado Malanga called synthetic aperture radar Doppler tomography.
Fuck, that's a mouthful.
This was used to explore the internal structure of the Great Pyramid of Giza. And this method leverages the analysis of micro movements typically generated by background seismic activity to achieve a high-resolution full 3D tomographic imagery of the pyramid's interior and subsurface components. The recent findings from deploying this technology are nothing short of mind-blowing, because what's been discovered is that there are huge structures coming down from the base of the pyramid deep into the bedrock. In fact, over 600 meters deep, which then connects to structures that extend.
I just wanted to pause that real quick right there. You see those cylinders that they say is a whole bunch of those cylinders with coils as copper going all the way down that long down. And if you see in the video, it shows water there. Back in time, it was not sand. Okay, y'all gotta stop thinking that back in time, the Egypt where the pyramids are at was just sand. It was all desert. No, it was water before. There was like a rainforest there before. You guys gotta do your homework and actually see how things were back in the day. Nothing was ever the same back in the day to now. You can't compare now to back then. You gotta stop comparing now to back then and go back in time where everything was so different. Where the pyramids were, where this technology, it was underwater. So obviously, if you know those coils, those copper coils and those cylinders going down in water, it can produce electricity. And what do you think the pyramid is? It's basically a big ass generator power source for something. But anyways, I just want to let you know, give you that heads up. Remember, Egypt was full of water. It was a rainforest. It was not a desert when this was built. Okay? That's how advanced they were. See, we build computers, okay, that have little chips like this. TVs, computers, all that. Back in time, they were more advanced than us. That they made the land and the ground, they used the earth as an energy source. Just put that in perspective. This is like basically like a giant powerhouse computer type thing. If you want to look at it as compared to our technology now to back in the day. We make little chips. They use the earth, whole giant earth as a power source. We just use chips. Go back to the video.
Up to 2 kilometers below the surface of the ground. 2 kilometers. Massive internal structures connected to the base of the pyramid and extending deep, deep down. This is what we know so far.
What does your friend think about it?
Which friend?
The one that you said it's bullshit.
Oh, that's not my friend. That's Zawi Hawass.
Okay.
Zawi Hawass is the head of antiquities in Egypt. He's like the head guy that talks to the archaeologists and gives the official narrative. In the past, he's been extremely hostile to Graham Hancock, but Graham Hancock and him have now become friends.
Oh, yes. I do know this guy.
Coordinating. Graham is a lovely guy. People that are enemies with him, you just need to get to know him and hang out with him. He's a genuine, real human being who's trying to find the truth.
Yeah, whatever. People that deny stuff, and especially discoveries and stuff, is just the same thing as the elites and so on and so on, the government, all that. They just try to hide the truth from the people, because once people find out the truth about back in the day, everything that people believe in now or believed in their whole lives, even their parents and grandparents, it all would just collapse immediately. So they don't want that to happen. That's why they keep trying to hide it and denying. Even though the truth is in people's faces, people are so easily tricked into believing somebody else's voice, because your voice, your words is everything. So somebody that has power says is not right, even though somebody actually saw it, you will believe that person just because they have power, they have authority. You know what I mean? Compared to other people that are less in power than somebody that is in a higher power. Just put it like that. It's like if I were to go into the pyramids right now and I discover and I take pictures of everything and I post it online, people are like, oh my God, it's a crazy discovery. And then the government, the president, oh, that was fake. That was all CGI. That was whatever. People will believe them over me because I'm a nobody. It's the same thing. Even though that person is not a nobody saying that, it's just saying that's how much power people above have to us, because we so quick to see something and believe it, and when somebody else says it's not true, oh, okay, it's not true, never mind. You get it? You gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up, bro. Stop believing the people that basically have giving you the life that you have now, which is scarce. That's why minimum wage is the way it is. That's why a gallon of milk is $5 up. That's why all Americans now are struggling and rent's going up, everything's going up, but the dollar just keeps collapsing and it does not go up. People got to start waking up and start seeing the truth. But anyways, like I said, that's the on the bottom of the pyramid, that's literally a generator that is underwater with coals to produce electricity. Yeah, you just got to understand that back in the day, the pyramids, that whole area was a rainforest. Remember that. If you don't believe me, look it up yourself, bro. It's common sense, but obviously people don't believe that because they just see what they see now. Oh, it's a desert. How was it like that back in the day? Come on, man. The same way that all the continents back in the beginning, it was all one continent. It was called Pangea. Then it separated. Now we have all these separate continents. The same thing. People won't believe that. Come on, man. Wake up, man. Do your homework. Try to get some knowledge, bro. That's what you guys need. But anyways, I'm going to make another part 2 of this video, which is a better explanation with Billy Carson, Forbidden Knowledge. If you can look it up yourself, I'm going to make another video. So he can even, the same thing I'm telling you guys now about the electricity and all that, he's even going to tell you that, but even more in depth. All right? Anyways, thank you for watching. It's ZZ Adonis. Stay tuned. If you want to hear my music, check it out on Spotify, Apple Music. Just search up ZZ Adonis and you can check it out. Like it.